traditional greeting for the Mayor of Mogadishu in a restaurant in West London. Mahamud Nur is here to meet a group of Somali women. Mr. Nur used to own an internet cafe in Camden and was involved in Somali politics. But on a trip back to Somalia last year, he was asked by the president, who he knew, to become the Mayor of Mogadishu. After turning it down several times, he finally took on the challenge, knowing that it was one of the most dangerous cities in the world. He recalls that his wife cried when he told her,
"I have seen how Mogadishu suffered as a city. I have seen how Mogadishu population were denied the basic rights. Then I thought that I may change something. If I change a little bit, that will be useful for Mogadishu population."
Can you describe to me what is daily life like in the city?
Well, imagine a city of 2.5 million population without basic services, without playgrounds, without gardens, without lights, and without proper roads.
And have you been able to change anything so far?
Yes, I did. I inherited the city in a dark stage. All the roads and markets were dark, and I lighted all that right now.
Fighting on the streets of Mogadishu. Half of the city is controlled by the transitional Somali government, the rest by the Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab militia. Mr. Nur is on their hit list but remains undeterred. He wants to encourage other British Somalis to help rebuild the city and has been to Birmingham, Bristol and London speaking to the Somali community.
I want to come back to Mogadishu and invest it. I want them to open small businesses. I want them to help orphanages. I want to help the old people. I want them to contribute the economy of the city.
It's a very dangerous country to be in. Why would someone, a British Somali, want to give all that up to go back there?
Well, I believe that the Somalis, wherever they are, they love their country and they love their city.
I'm doing whatever I can, anything I can do it myself, charity or something like that.
He's a brave man because he sacrificed his life, his time to his people and to his community. And we hope that he will reach his destination and we hope to go back to Mogadishu one day.
The women at the meeting share his enthusiasm and have said that they will raise money for an ambulance and fire engine. But there does seem to be a generation divide. The younger 20-somethings are more cautious.
Well, I think first of all we should be focusing on political stability before investment, because if there's a war going on in Mogadishu right now and you spend money on buildings, and then there's Al-Shabaab decide to blow up your buildings, or you can't, your investment is obviously going to go down the drain.
Somali journalist Saeed Nabodan says the mayor will have a tough job uniting the community.
The community are divided, and also the people are not trusting the government, so it's going to be very difficult to convince the community actually.
Piracy off the coast of Somalia is another issue that the mayor wants to solve.
Reports suggest that 2 British security guards jumped off a chemical tanker when the vessel was seized by pirates off Somalia.
I think they have to support the government, and then on the ground they have to put people that on the ground deny the pirates to use the ground forces. Without denying that, then it will be impossible to control from the sea.
Are you saying that the Somali government and people like yourself are not getting any help and support?
Absolutely no. They put a lot of warships in our coastline. That one warship, the cost of a month of one warship can put maybe a 50 or 60 and equip 50 Somali Marine Corps. And that will be more effective and efficient.
Mr. Nur's family still lives in London and he stays in touch as much as he can, but misses being a Londoner. When you're in Mogadishu, what do you miss about life here?
I miss the cold, the weather, the raining, the greening. I miss all that.
You miss the rain?
Yes.